What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And today in this video, we're going to be checking out the new 99 overall draft Malik Nabers in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. And honestly, this is a really solid wide receiver card. Malik Nabers' last card was super good. And honestly, it was one of the few LTDs on Christmas that actually sold for like 1,000,000 coins. So that was kind of cool. But taking a look at his updated stats, he's 6 foot, 199 pounds. He's got 99 speed base, 99 catching, 99 spec catch, 99 short route running, 97 medium, and 99 deep route running. So overall stat wise, he's looking pretty solid. He even has 98 carrying and 98 spin and juke. I don't know if he's going to have the good spin because it seems like there is like a threshold for players who do get it. So not too sure how that's going to go. We do have the normal double me X factor on him, but we do have Yak him up for 0 AP baked on. Yak him up is essentially freight train, but for wide receivers. So once you catch the ball, he basically breaks the first tackle, which is pretty cool. For the 0 AP abilities, we do have matchup nightmare for 0. There's jukebox for 0, run off, mid out, and mid and elite, but we'll talk more about that in a second. We also have route tech for 1 AP. He has short in, short out for 0, deep in and deep out both for 0 AP, evasive at 0, and a lot of other solid to 0 to 1 AP abilities. Unfortunately, he doesn't get tank, which a lot of the good wide receivers in this game do get tank, so a bit unfortunate there. As for his actual discounted abilities, he has mid elite for 0 AP, which is the ability we're going to use. He also has short elite for 1 and route tech for 2 AP. To be honest, it makes no sense why route tech is 2 AP here when you can get it for 1 AP, 1 bucket before. Not too sure what they're doing there. And also, he does have wide receiver apprentice for 1 and deep elite for 2 AP. So these cards are not as juiced as the Sugar Rush cards, but we're going to be rocking out with that mid elite, the route tech, matchup nightmare, and the Yak 'em up and see what we can get going with Malik Nabers. So we do have Malik Nabers on the field. I'm so annoyed. I got kicked out of my divisional game literally because my PlayStation 5 Madden just absolutely cut off. Very dumb. But we do have Nabers getting us the first down, which is very surprising. Usually my first attempt is usually bad when it comes to first play in the game. Guess it kind of works, but Nabers, can we get somehow a first down? We're not breaking that tackle, even though we got Yak 'em up on him. All right, so my opponent's basically been D-line usering, and we're just going to have to do some quick passes, but we got Nabers, and Nabers should be able to just keep on going down the field. We'll take the big gains there. If he is just going to D-line user, then we are literally just going to be able to absolutely force feed this ball to Nabers, and Nabers is getting us the touchdown. My opponent's going to have to man him up. He's going to have to just user him, and that D-line's not going to work. So we'll take our touchdown. Well, guys, we have found a game, and we're going to see if we can give this ball to Nabers. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. We do have Marcus Allen, and he's picking us up 5 yards. We are basically facing a God Squad, so we're definitely going to have to lock in here. I would like to be able to get this ball to Nabers on this play right here, but it looks like we'll have to go Julio, and Julio is holding on to that ball. He's getting absolutely hit sticked, but maybe I'll actually just leave him there. Maybe my opponent will basically, it's not going to be the case. I guess we'll just take off with Richardson. Richardson ain't going to fumble. He's got tries on. All right, maybe we go to like a short crossing route, and then as long as we get time, we should have Nabers. Nabers' first catch of the game is going to be a first down, and a little bit more yards there. Solid gain. Maybe we'll put him on a comeback route. I don't know how I really feel about a comeback route, but maybe the comeback route will work, and it should work, and Nabers is getting his feet down. A solid gain there. You're definitely going to decline that illegal contact because we did get that ball to him. All right, we're going to put him on a drag route instead. I would like to put him on a streak, but yeah, he just kind of guarded that already. Well, Nabers hold on to that ball, and Nabers tried to. He's got a little bit of dog in him. He dove for that ball. He was like, hold on, let me get this ball right quick. I don't want to make it too obvious that I'm doing a Nabers gameplay, but I mean, sometimes you just got to make it as obvious as possible. We do have a little bit of a flat, and Nabers should hold on to this ball. Nabers is somehow smacking the pylon, but not getting into the end zone. I don't understand how that one works. If he thinks I'm not going back to the speed out, then, or he's kind of crazy. We are definitely going back to it. He might double him, and Nabers, hold on to this ball. Nabers is going to be holding on to that ball. We do force feed him that touchdown. We'll see if my opponent pays attention to it for the rest of the game, but I'm happy. First drive, we got the touchdown. All right, let's see what we can do on defense. My opponent's definitely got a solid squad here. He's got Derrick Henry in the backfield. A little bit of scariness, but it looks like he's going to be throwing me a pick on the first play, and the fact that I didn't come up with that ball is kind of insane. And it looks like he's going back to it. Can we get the hit stick or something? Punch out, and still doesn't work in our favor. Oh, we get the hit stick fumble. Look at Pat McAfee. He absolutely laid out his wide receiver. Now that's Calvin Johnson. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get the avalanche hit stick there. That's crazy. We're going to put him on this drag, and never mind. All right, sometimes using this like double streak kind of works. Maybe we'll even put Julio on this, but I'm looking for, obviously, Nabers, and it's not gonna happen. We do have Julio, and Julio's gonna get us a big set of yards there. Just hang on to that ball. Keep protecting it. Zig route is definitely open. I was hoping he'd get a downfield blocker, but we will get the first down. Nabers got 5 catches, 54 yards, and a tutty. All right, I don't think I've ever run this specific version of Flood, but I do kind of like the possibility of Nabers getting open on this. Actually, we will just have Kittle. Kittle, get your feet down, and Kittle's holding on to that ball. Never mind. I'm just going to take the Kittle card. Kittle's going to get me this first down. He's trying to punch that ball. We're not allowing that to happen. Maybe if we do something like this, put Marcus Allen on a zig route, maybe that'll actually allow my Nabers card. Oh, I just threw a pick. Oh my God. Come on, man. I know y'all seen how open that was. I'm not the only one who saw that and was like, looks like we should have an interception. I dropped AJ Hawk into I don't know what it was. I think it was like a mid zone or something back there, but it worked out. All right, so since we did get this ball back, I guess it is going to be time for us to definitely try and get this ball to him. Worst case, we have Garendo, but obviously I do want my Nabers, and Nabers, can you hold on to that ball? Nabers is gonna not be able to hold on to it. Guys, the stuff that I've seen on defense versus my opponent, his players, when they get touched, do not drop this ball. Nabers, on the other hand, drops balls. All right, I have full intentions of throwing an absolutely dumb interception right now, and I am fully fine with it. But Nabers, can you hold on to this ball? Nabers is going to be getting us the touchdown. I finally get a big play with Nabers. I felt like all I've been throwing is literally just drag routes and like zig routes for the last couple of games. We're finally able to throw an absolute dot against this cover 4. Well, guys, we do have Malik Nabers on the field. We're going to put him in a little bit of a... Actually, I thought I was going to put him in a zig route. I absolutely did not. I just have him on a comeback or a... I don't even know what route that was. I can't figure out what I was trying to say. All I know is I got 8 yards out of it, and that's all that matters. On this absolutely weird route he's running. Can't say I actually seen potential with it, but George Kittle will come down with that ball. I mean, Nabers looks like he will get open. Doesn't look like there's much on that side, and we're going to throw a high ball, and Nabers is going to come down with that ball for another 8-yard catch. All right, he's trying to send a little bit of pressure, which not a big fan of the blitz he's sending there, but it's going to leave the Kittle wide open. Kittle's going to get a bunch of yards here. All right, Nabers. And that's not going to be Nabers, but that will be Kittle. And Kittle somehow is just trying to make this game play about himself. I'm just going to put him on a slant and hope for the best. But at the moment, it looks like I totally caught... God dang it. All right, I seriously want this one specific play to work. I don't understand why I cannot get this one play open. Everybody just wants to run zone today. Nobody wants to run a little bit of man coverage and throw this away. All right, we're going back to the same play. It's not going to get open, but maybe it will. Actually, it is going to get open. Malik Nabers, can you hold on to this ball? He's tiptoeing almost out of bounds. Can we beat Richard Sherman? We do have the touchdown. All right, so we did get an interception on my opponent on his last drive. I basically went to 6-1, and I just basically dropped everybody in coverage. It kind of worked out in my favor. All right, maybe this play will work, and not exactly going to work, but Julio is going to come down with that ball. Julio is going to get an easy first down off that big catch, but Nabers should be able to get open, right? Nabers, get your feet down. Nabers is going to be getting that ball. All right, will this corner route get open? The corner route is going to get open. Nabers gets the touchdown there, and knowing me, my opponent is definitely going to go ahead and get probably this first down. Never mind, Pat McAfee. I don't know how you didn't get that ball, but like I would have appreciated if you would have got that ball, man. You know what I mean? But looks like we'll have Richard Sherman. He's hit sticking. He's slapping the ball away. 2-minute warning, and my opponent's out of there. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new 99 overall NFL Draft Past Malik Nabers, and this Malik Nabers card is really solid. I mean, he's got basically everything you want. He's 6 foot tall, 199 pounds. He's got 99 speed. He's basically got 99 stats quite literally everywhere. I mean, we are at that time in Madden where a lot of these cards are going to look absolutely juiced up, and it's really just going to come down to what abilities these cards get. Yak 'em Up is a solid ability. Obviously, if we get like a bottleneck meta, Yak 'em Up isn't going to be too valuable. Rack 'em Up and Double Me will definitely be the better abilities, but the Matchup Nightmare, the Yak 'em Up, the Route Tech, and the Middle Elite honestly were solid. Of course, I wish that these abilities would be a little bit cheaper because the Sugar Rush and the Ring of Honors players, they literally were all like 0 AP, and then we go back to the NFL Draft and we have 1 AP to 2 AP abilities with only 9 AP on offense, so kind of unfortunate there, to be honest. Overall, Malik Nabers played solid. If I'm not mistaken, he's basically 1,000,000 coins right now, so if you want to spend 1,000,000 coins on Malik Nabers, feel free McCaffrey. He's definitely probably a top 5 wide receiver in this game. We had 16 catches, 310 yards, 5 receiving touchdowns over numerous different games. So if you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.